Hello, everybody, and welcome to Untether.tv. I'm your host and founder, Rob Woodbridge. Joining me live from almost right outside of AT&T Park in San Francisco, home of the World Series champion, San Francisco Giants, Ian Klassen. Welcome, Ian.
Hey, Rob. How you doing?
I'm good, man. San Francisco must be abuzz right now anyways, right? Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, parade. Like you said, I'm right outside the park, AT&T Park. A lot of activity around here. We have the parade happening tomorrow. Very exciting.
Amazing. Well, it fits very well into our topic of conversation. We're going to lighten it up a little bit. One of the greatest things about Major League Baseball is the fact that they adapt and adopt technology, I think, faster than a lot of sports. Maybe not as fast as the NFL, but certainly what we're talking about here is sports and technology, specifically mobile technology. You got a couple of companies that you want to highlight for us here?
Yeah, so, I watched Game 7 in the air last night. I was 40,000 feet in the air, traveling home to San Francisco, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe how engaged I was to this game, even though I was on my mobile phone, in a plane, in the air. And the reason for that is the technology that has just grown to show how exciting baseball is, and connecting people around the world to this incredible game. So I use ESPN. Other people use Fox Sports. They have the ability to show me the pitch count and how the pitches are going to the box, and who's up next and who's on base and all this in like this little screen. It was absolutely engaging. And when you think of sports like that, what really makes it engaging? Well, what makes it engaging is something like the different camera angles that they use when the ball connects to a person or the ball connects to a bat, like it did last night. They show in like super slow mo, and you're like, wow, that's incredible. Now, of course, they have like high-speed cameras sitting there filming this entire thing. The production costs are millions of dollars. However, a company called airdog.com, they actually raised $1.3 million with only 1,300 backers on Kickstarter. So that's a big commitment per backer. And yes, they recently raised $1.3 million. And what AirDog is like this drone with a GoPro attached on the top of it. And it'll actually film you as you're doing stuff. So picture this. Picture that you're going down some slopes, or you're going around the bases, or you're going for a run. AirDog will actually follow you with his Bluetooth leash, and it will film you from different angles. Now, the exciting part of this is that just imagine you surfing, and you want to capture your first surf lesson, or maybe you're a pro surfer, you want to capture you surfing the waves. AirDog will actually do that, and it will do it from different angles. Or just imagine, for safety's sake, you're running and you want somebody to follow you. Perhaps you're running at night or early in the morning. AirDog can actually be above you, filming you as you run. Now, some of this technology hasn't been released yet. I think it'll be released in November, and I believe it retails for around $1,300.
It's incredible. The ability to film the things that you couldn't film before. Like, I know that everybody has a GoPro, right? And you put it on and the GoPro captures the experience live from your vantage point. But oftentimes, you as the GoPro wearer don't get in the shot, right? So it's like Everybody else is pro and you're the guy, filming everybody else. This gives you the ability to actually be in the shot.
We're ready to show the world what it's all about. Check this!
AirDog is a quadcopter that automatically follows the rider and captures the action using a GoPro camera. AirDog flies and follows, making sure that your every move is perfectly captured.
Yeah, so it should be in the stores for Christmas.
Well, that's on my Christmas list. Hopefully Santa is good to me. What about, so the second product that you're going to be talking about involves a Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada-based company.
Yeah, that's right. So a company called Recon Jet. Now, Vancouver is known for its cycling. Beautiful place. A lot of cyclists out there. So Recon Jet, what they did was they built a Google Glass for sunglasses. So it's a completely modified Google Glass-like heads-up display So you can use it for cycling, you can use it for snowboarding, activities, especially for cycling, where your hands should really be on the bike and your eyes should be on the road for obvious reasons. But cyclists are data freaks. They absolutely love to know their cadence, their watts, their distance, their speed, and what have you. So Recon Jet, what they did was, they had this heads-up display. You're cycling on the road, and you can actually see not only where you are, but where another person is wearing a Recon Jet in a little virtual map. Now, if you, for safety's sake, if you want to be tracked while you're cycling or you're snowboarding, Recon Jet allows you to upload your data to an app, up to a cloud, then back down to an app that will show your position as you cycle or as you snowboard.
And so this comes up right in the like a heads-up display in the glass, right? So all of this data is available. And how come these guys? How can they differentiate from like something like Google Glass? Is it just because it's specialized for cyclists?
Exactly. Yeah. It's the sunglasses. So it's specialized for cyclists or snowboarders, or you could even use it running. It might be a little heavy for running, but I mean, you could potentially use it for running. Now, one of their big sponsors, or one of the people endorsing this product, is George Hincapie. George Hincapie was in, 7 or 12 Tour de France's. A very popular guy that rode with Lance Armstrong on U.S. Postal. So yeah, he is endorsing this product.
This is not only just a company that's filled with technology people. These are die-hard, hardcore athletes. The first thing I noticed with those glasses was the fit was perfect, didn't even feel them on my face. Secondly, not having to worry about looking down at your computer all the time to see how fast you're going or how many watts you're doing or what your heart rate is. So all of these things just really allow you to focus more on the effort that you're doing.
Canadian company, American company, two great technologies, brings you right into the game, so to speak. I get the sense that all it is turning a real life sporting event into as close to a video game as possible, with you and I at the helm, at the control. Is that a good way of summarizing?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's amazing how inexpensive this technology is and how useful it can be to your own sporting enjoyment.
I love it. Ian, enjoy the parade, man. Congratulations to the San Francisco Giants, thrice World Series champions in the last 5 years. We've been speaking with Ian Klassen, live from out front of AT&T Park. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you.